welcome to the channel, Nick Gardener. So I'm back at the compost bins because I've had to empty it because it was bowing out. When I made the compost bins a few weeks back, this middle strut here was connected with this pallet in there, but it wasn't connected strong enough, and the weight of the compost forced this out, which made it collapse inwards. So I've had to empty it and mix it with some grass clippings, which I didn't really want to do. I just wanted to keep the whole pile separate from anything else, because that was a mistake I did last year. I kept adding to it all the time, and turning it and adding to it, and it was never ever ready. It's sort of never finished because it was always in the process of making more compost. So what I've decided to do this year is something similar, but now I've got some Daleks and some bins. What I've decided to do is start sifting it, and when I say sift it, it's not through a fine sift, it's just through this coarse one here. It still lets quite big twigs through and stuff or what have you, but from yesterday and today I sifted all of that black bin there into there. It's gone down a little bit already, actually. It's settled a little bit, but as you can see, it's not 100% finished. But when I did the compost last year, around about sort of October, November time, I put some into this Dalek, just because I needed the space to keep turning it, and I didn't want to keep turning all the material all the time. So I filled this one up, and it took about 3 or 4 months over winter, but this spring it was actually looking like really nice stuff. So yeah, I mean, as you can see, it's not 100% broken down. Still see a few leaves and stuff in it and what have you, but during the winter time, I think in 2 or 3 months time, it's just sat there. And it's got worms in as well. Because of the heat, I think it's going to compost down, and obviously because it's smaller particle size now. Yeah, so basically I'm hoping to become self-sufficient in compost this year for next year when they ban peat, because the compost what I've been buying from the shops hasn't been amazing quality. That's why I've been trying to make my own. So far this year I've already sifted 110 litres in there, 220 litres in there. And this morning, another 220 litres in there, and another 110 litres in there. And at the moment, that is saying, I don't know if you can see, just over 60 degrees. So it's not cooking or anything. It's, I mean, this one looks like about the best one out of all of them. The other ones are from the top of it, stone. But yeah, it's still got quite big bits in. But there's worms and stuff in here, and cocoons and what have you. So I think in 3 or 4 months time this will be ready to use pretty much, or definitely by autumn anyway, or hopefully by the time my garlic's finished I'll mulch up the bed before I put the beans in. So yeah, I've just emptied this one into this one now, all the grass. So basically what I'll be doing from now on is turning that one into there and it needs turning, and I'll be filling that one up, and when that one's got to full and it needs turning into this one, I'll probably be sifting some more out of this and topping up the Daleks and stuff, because hopefully by then the Dalek will be empty for the garlic, like I just said, and I'll just keep doing that. Every few months I'll sift a bit out, fill up a Dalek, and yeah, so hopefully I'll have a continuous supply, and I'll keep mixing the old sifted compost back in with the new clippings and stuff, so it adds carbon, because there's not too much carbon around at this point, time of year. And then when I get into autumn time again, when I get all the leaves, I'll be making like real big piles again, ready for the spring. So hopefully I'll just have a continuous supply of compost really. And this is possible because I collect a lot of my customers' grass clippings, and I have far too many really, so this is just one way I aim to get rid of them all this year, and I'll be helping by drying them out on the net as well, which I showed you the other day, which are drying off quite nicely now really. Another few more days in this sunshine. I mean, it rained last night as well, so that didn't help things, but yeah, I'm just going to go through and mix it up again a bit, just so it doesn't, go slushy or anything. It won't do really, this little couple of inches, but yeah, this will dry out and become almost carbon material then. And I might even try an experiment where I'll just do a Dalek with all grass clippings in, something like that. So yeah, this is what I've been up to today, just doing my compost, and yeah, hopefully become self-sufficient this year. Any questions, please leave them in the comments. Thank you very much. Bye bye.